Hey everybody, Packers head coach Matt LaFleur joins us now to talk schedule. And Matt, you've seen it. If you could, give it a letter grade, A, B, C, D, whatever.
How about TBD? Does that count?
Yeah.
I think every year you look at the schedule and you try to find areas where you have less time to prepare for an opponent, or conversely, if you have more time. And certainly having an early Thursday is one that is going to be marked on the schedule, a home game versus Detroit. And it's interesting that they put a bye week 2 weeks after that. So all in all, the schedule is what it is, and we got to be prepared and ready to play each and every week.
You open on the road in Chicago, no less, for the fifth straight year. What is with that?
That's a heck of a question. That's something I thought was going to change. There's nothing like having an opening day game at your home stadium with your crowd behind you. But again, the schedule makers said that's not the case, and we'll be prepared to play against a Chicago Bears team that certainly looks on paper much improved. So it'll be a great challenge for us.
I want to talk to you about a couple of schedule dichotomies. I think that's the word. You have 5 primetime games, which is business as usual for the Green Bay Packers, but you also have 8 noon starts. How do you look at that?
That's going to be a little bit of a change. I don't feel like we've had that in the past, those early kickoffs. But ultimately, we'll prepare our guys throughout the course of the preseason to get acclimated to those early kicks, and hopefully the ones that are home, our fans get up a little bit earlier and make sure they take care of business in the parking lot prior to kickoff so they're nice and rowdy for us.
Might those noon starts offer you an avenue of motivation? Sometimes that's about respect.
Yeah, I think a lot of times you can use it as that. But the bottom line is our guys got to get ready to play each and every week. And it doesn't really matter where we're playing, who we're playing, what time we're playing. Ultimately, each game is a great test in this league. And, we got to make sure our preparation's on point throughout the course of the week.
The other dichotomy is you face 6 playoff teams, but then you also face 8 teams who had 10 or more losses last season. Does last season and a team's performance, good or bad, factor in at all?
I don't think so. I think each year is a new year, and you got to reinvent yourself each and every year. And whether you're a great team the year before or you weren't as good as you wanted to be, and that's the case every year in the National Football League. And nothing's more evident of that by looking at the teams that make the playoffs that didn't make it the previous season.
The Week 6 bye comes after a Monday nighter in Las Vegas. So with the bye, you take a potential short week. It becomes a real long week. How do you look at that?
I do think that is a luxury to have, especially when you're talking about a road game in Vegas. It helps you for your next game to give those guys a rest. Shoot, maybe we'll stay out there. I don't know. Just kidding.
Matt, playing in Detroit on Thanksgiving Day, where it's a huge tradition. You grew up in Michigan, probably watched 1,000 of those games. Is that kind of special, or have you been doing this long enough where it's not?
I do think it's very special. I think, you're the only game on television in that time slot, and certainly growing up in Michigan and, just with my family, it does bring back a lot of memories. And my only other experience, I want to say, playing on Thanksgiving Day is when I was coaching in Washington. We went down to Dallas, and, thankfully we beat them, so hopefully we can follow suit here in Green Bay.
Matt, do you spend much time talking to your guys about the schedule?
Not too much. We've got so much stuff that we have to worry about in terms of the things that we can control, and that is making sure that our guys have a great attitude and they're giving great effort each and every day, and that we're continuously making those strives to get incrementally better each and every day.
Last thing, you've got a young quarterback. You've got a young team. Is support at Lambeau Field by your fans, is that more important than ever?
I think it's always important, no matter who's out there. Certainly, I think our players feed off the energy that is produced by our fans, and there's no better place to play. What a great atmosphere. We got the best fans in the world, so hopefully they'll show out for us, and we can feed off their energy.
Matt, thanks for the time, and go get them.
Thanks, Larry.